Valerie? Here.
No, I'm not a writer.
Okay.
Hi YouTube, welcome to my channel. My name is Valerie. I am the Forgetful Writer. Why do I say I'm forgetful? Well, even with all of the years of experience that I've had, I have a lot of chaos in my house with a bunch of kids, and I've had a few conks to the head, so I tend to forget some stuff. I'll never pretend to be a complete expert on anything because I may or may not remember it. So, let's talk about what I do know. I do know that Kindle Vella is a brand new serialized platform that Amazon just started, or opened, as you may, in July. So everybody that's on there right now is at an equal footing of it's all brand new. There are seasoned vets, there's brand new people, and there's a mix of both in the top faves. This video is going to discuss why your very first episode is your most important episode when it comes to Kindle Vella. Serialized fiction is read mostly by younger people or much older people who want to do all their reading on their phones. There's other apps out there like Wattpad, Radish, Dream, that's the one I like to read on. And they've already established a market for this. Amazon's a bit late to the game if you think about it, but for those of us that were willing to jump in with them, we now get to be early adopters, and instead of there being millions of stories like there are on, say, KDP, there's thousands of stories. So you're not competing in such a huge oversaturated market. What kind of stories do well on there? Who knows? I mean, right now, the top 10s has a mixture of all the genres that I can see. I have 3 stories on there. I have a YA fantasy, and I have an adult paranormal romance, and then I have 5-minute bedtime stories to go with my children's book pen names. I can tell you that my children's book one, not really getting any reads at all, and I think that's just due to the fact that it's a soft launch right now. So it's not open wide. It's only open for iOS and people in the United States. Android users can get on, but they have to go through their browser, and a lot of people are complaining how difficult it is to find stories even if they already know the story that they want to find. So I think it's one of those we have to be okay with things having a slow start if you're going to stay in the market into the Kindle Vella. Now let's talk about that first episode. Serialized fiction. As a reader, I can tell you, if you have the ability to read the first 1, 2, 3, however many episodes free and every single story, you have no skin in the game. You're going to read, and if it doesn't grab you in that first episode, you're out. There is another story with another 3 free episodes sitting there for you to read. So your first episode really has to hit the ground running. You're not going to want to do a ton of world building as far as I'm concerned, at least as far as a reader I am concerned. I don't want to know the entire backstory in the very beginning. I get bored with that easily. Don't tell me about your world. Show me your world. Show me your character doing something that makes me want to keep reading, to hit that thumbs up at the bottom of the episode, to really go to episode 2 and then on to episode 3, which is your really big. It's important, but I don't think it's as important as the first episode in getting the reader in. But your third episode is where they're going to decide, am I going to continue into the paid episodes? Am I going to unlock this with tokens? So your first episode, let's think of it like a first date. You know, you're making your best impression. You want that person to want to see you again. You want them to like you. You want them to follow you, if you know what I mean. Not in a creepy stalker way, that would be weird. But in a, I'm going to want to see you again. And that's what that first episode is. That first episode is you really getting the person to commit to your story. So you want to make sure that if that first episode, if it's not unlocking to the second, if you're seeing, a bunch of likes from your family and friends on episode 1, but you're not seeing the same amount on episode 2, something's not right. Go back in, have an author friend read it as well, have your beta readers, have your editor find why they're not engaging to the second episode. I'm going to do a set of reviews, and there's going to be a link. If you go to the description below, there's a Google form and you'll see request for a review. am only reading first episodes. I want to jump in and see what other people are doing right and what other people are doing wrong. And I'm not going to be doing this as a criticism. This isn't about whether your writing is good or whether it's not. Serialized fiction is different. It's not a KDP novel. It's not what I'm used to writing. I'm brand new to this, but I am used to reading it. And I know when I see something good. I've already read my first episode on my first review request, and let me tell you, it was awesome. There were things in there that I learned as an author that I definitely want to go back through my first episode and see if there's something that I can grab and change, even if it's just a small tweak to get the reader engaged. So I think as authors, it's going to be nice to go through these together, because I'll put the links for the stories also down in their description. And then you can go through and read the first episode and see what I'm talking about, because I can't word for word it. You know that if Amazon finds out that it's freely available somewhere, I can't give you quotes because I don't want to see the person lose their story online. So it's about a little bit of research for us to dive in deep together and see what are they doing right and what can I bring to my writing. So I'm really excited about this. It's a project that I think is exciting for Vella community as a whole, hopefully. I want to definitely be somebody who's an author helping authors, because I know there was a bunch that helped me when I first started. And since Vella's brand new, we've all got a chance to learn together. So thanks for stopping by. Comment below, why did you get started in Vella? Are you a Vella author already? Or do you write on other platforms, serialized? Can we see your other stories? I want to see a community come from this. I'm excited to learn as much as I can from you guys. So throw a comment in, tell me what you want to see, the things that you feel like you are lacking or need to learn, except for marketing. Don't ask me about marketing. I've been doing this since 2014. I am the queen of producing. I can make titles like crazy. I have over 60 titles out on Amazon. Some of them sell insanely well. Some of them have never moved a copy. I don't know ads. I'm never going to sell you an ad course. That's a part of the forgetful part, is that doesn't work for me. But what I can do is be the ultimate cheerleader for you and want to see you succeed, because I do, and I love good writing and I love all genres, so I will jump in and read as many stories as I can fit into my day. So if you like this content, give me a thumbs up and a subscribe. I would love to have you around for my channel, and hopefully I'll have that first review up in the next day or two. I'm really excited. It was such a great story to start. I wish I had the time to dive in to read the rest of the episodes, which is a good sign if you think about it. But other than that, thanks for coming. Bye, YouTube.
This is the moment for those who